Now we would like to ask you some questions that has been sent to us from the students, the IELTS students who are very interested in learning your secrets, the magic behind, just to get better scores and just to basically have a better learning methodology. So the first question is very interesting for me too, because that's something I've wondered as a student. That is, should I shoot for the British accent or the American accent? What would be better for my grades? Some of them would say that.
Well, that's such like a big topic to delve into. I don't really think about my accent when I talk, but I think it has to do with the media that we consumed over the years. At one point, I tried to mimic the British accent because I think that it was cool. I would sound royal.
Oh wow, royal!
You know, having that like Harry Potter.
I'm Harry Potter.
But it's just it affected my fluency when I spoke. So I had to switch back to my default accent, which I think is a mix of like American, Vietnamese, and a bit of Singaporean as well, because I spent 8 years in Singapore. But I think, well, I don't think that having a particular accent matters that much when we go to work. But certainly, when you speak like a native speaker, like a Caucasian, you know, the stereotypical American or British accent, when we take the test, it certainly has an advantage. Like you would be more understandable to the examiner, and that would be an advantage for you. But I think as for the working environment, I don't think that it does really make a difference as much. So as long as you have the right word stress, the right sentence stress, the right kind of intonation to express your emotions, then you're good. But having like an American or British accent, it's fun to like experiment with for me. Not a requirement for sure. Okay.
Yeah. So do you have any final comments or any final tips for the students?
Well, I just want to add one thing to what you've just said. Just basically find joy in the process. It doesn't have to be daunting. It doesn't have to be like
complicated.
Just studying and no pleasure. There's no pleasure from it. For me, I've always, thought of ways to spice up my learning experience by watching like shows that suit my interests, and I laugh a lot. And I also picked up a lot of like the humor from English as well, English as well. So yeah, it would come in handy in the future. Like when you bond with your friends and you can make jokes with them, right?
Yeah. It's always the best.
So yeah, it has been a very fulfilling experience learning English for me. Yeah, so I hope that you guys can also experience that as you go through this journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much for that experience.
Now it's time to study IELTS.